I'm Austin McKay. Austin McKay. Austin McKay. I'm Austin McKay. This is QNet News. A year ago, this was a full-size Sears store here at Norman Hardy Winery, where Norman Hardy and his crew are working hard to finish this year's harvest. The sweatpants, PJs, and hoodies are a cold reminder that this could be one of the last practices of the year for the Moira Trojans. But championship hopes help overcome any chills. With less than a month to go, practice is well underway for a figure skating event that Belleville has never seen before. Cancer can be a huge burden physically and mentally on its victims, but the high cost of being sick can be just as tough. A recent report found that 9 out of 10 Canadians diagnosed with cancer also suffer from debt. QNet's Sean Macy has more. Breaking into the OHL is an impressive stamp on a hockey career, so you could imagine just how big it would be to don that iconic red maple leaf. For the second year in a row, troops are coming together to raise money for a charity that's close to their hearts. Fans have many reasons to cheer tonight as the Belleville Bulls are taking on the Niagara Ice Dogs for the second time in a week. What a better way to do it than a good old game of pond hockey. The first game saw the Ice Dogs beat up the Bulls 4-1 in a rough game.
And it wasn't fun for the Ice Dogs at all. Belleville had revenge on their minds as they came out in the first period, scoring 3 times. Rookie Chad Heffernan netted his first career OHL goal. He knew this was going to be a rough game.
You know, you come to the rink and you know you're going to war out there.
The Ice Dogs retaliated in the second period, scoring 2 goals. Former Bull Mac Lemon caused troubles in last Friday's game, and he was at it again last night. After Austin Broussard put the Bulls up 6-2 late in the third, he decided to put the Lemon matters into his own hands. This type of play has always been a topic of controversy among fans.
I think they need to keep it under control for sure. I don't like to see anything dirty going on, but I mean if it's safe, physical play, it's part of the game. I think that's what people come to see.
Some of the Bulls gave their views after the game.
You know, it's always fun. I don't know. I don't try to go out there and look for fights, but if it happens, kind of thing. It's just part of hockey.
In the heat of the moment, it's always a gut decision, but it's one of those things where you're just, you got to take the higher road there,
And when these kinds of fights happen, suspensions happen too. That's the case for Broussard and Jake Cardwell. The two now wait to hear the details on their misconducts. The teams will face off in mid-January, and it appears that the rivalry will continue. Austin McKay, QNet News, Belleville.
While many farmers suffered through a dry summer, Hardy feels very confident about this year's pull. Fire investigators don't know why the Sherwood Forest Inn burnt to the ground. The 130-year-old building caught on fire Monday morning. The extensive damage has made it tough for officials to pinpoint what happened. Breaking into the OHL is an impressive stamp on a hockey career, so you can imagine just how big it would be to don that iconic red maple leaf.
That's exactly what's going through the minds of Bulls forward Nicky Petty and defenseman Daniel D'Souza. Both were selected to Team Ontario in November. The Under-17 tournament started in 1986 and has blossomed into one of the top developmental tournaments in hockey today. Hosted by Hockey Canada, 5 Canadian teams go up against international rivals like the US, Russia, Finland, and Sweden.
And Team Ontario has captured gold 3 times since 2008.
Some say this man masterminded the golden streak. During his time with Team Ontario, coach Jake Grimes won 2 gold medals as an assistant coach, and a silver and gold as a head coach.
Two will focus on the remaining games of the schedule before heading off into one of the biggest tournaments of their young hockey careers. Very busy month for everyone here at Norman Hardy Winery. And it's not done yet, but with most of the harvest already picked, it's leaving the winemakers just as excited as the wine critics. In the next year, 50% of smokers will try to quit at least once, while some will even try multiple times. But for Mackenzie, she hopes her habit has already gone up in smoke. The winner advances to the Ontario Finals on November 27th at the Rogers Centre in Toronto. But for now, all eyes will be on those Trojans trying to fight off the Lions. Austin McKay, QNet News, Belleville. I'm Austin McKay, QNet News, Hillier. Austin McKay, QNet News, Belleville. That's all for today. For these stories and more, visit qnetnews.ca. Thanks for watching.